Yes, good morning, everybody. I'm Pramod Jaiswal from English Chronicles. Today I'm going to start with Merchant of Venice, Act 1, Scene 3, Part 2. In the last video, we were discussing that Shylock was trying to prove his interest as justified by mentioning the lines story from the scriptures about Jacob and Laban. Then Antonio said that Shylock was like a devil with a smiling face, and so he was asking for the money that he would stand as a guarantor for Bassanio. Then Shylock gives a wonderful speech, a lengthy one and very important speech. This might come in your examination. Senor Antonio, many a time and oft in the Rialto you have rated me about my monies and my usances. As we say that Shylock already hates Antonio, so here flat on his face he is saying what he felt about him. That many times means off and on again in the Rialto means in the business center he has abused him about his money, about his earning. Usances means earning, charging interest on lending money. And still have I borne with a patient shrug means he has borne it. You see, borne is a word which you should also remember the three forms: bear, bore, and borne. One bear is this one bear is to carry. Bear is to carry. You bear it, you bear the burden, and this bear is to uh, tolerate. You see, there is difference between tolerate and bear. You tolerate someone's nuisance, and you bear the heat. Tolerate and bear. Tolerate someone's nuisance. So there is slight difference between tolerate and bear. So he says that he has borne it with means patiently, he has admitted it willingly. For sufferance is the badge of our tribe. Means tribe means he is a Jew, and it's a token or symbol of sufferance that they have to suffer. And he reminds Antonio that you call me misbeliever, cutthroat dog, spit on my Jewish gabardine. Gabardine is a material of dress, and all for use of that which is mine own. And why did you do this? Is spat on me using abusive language? Because I earn money by lending interest. Well then, you have all the time abused me, and now you are coming to me to ask for money. You see here a very sarcastic remark that how the condition is that on one hand Antonio has been abusing him, and still how he has that guts and grits to come to him and ask for money. Isn't it very shameful act? That's why he uses these lines that and all. Well then it now appears you need my help. You have abused me on one hand, and now you are coming to me seeking my help. Go to them. You come to me, you say, Shylock, we would have monies. We would like to have money from you. You say so. You that did void your rheum upon my beard. You spat on me. Your rheum is a spit. And foot me as you spurn a stranger cur. Kicked me. Spurn is also kicking. A stranger cur is a hunting dog. As you kick a dog, you have kicked me over your threshold. Threshold means that at the footstep of your entrance of the house. money is your suit, and now you have are coming to apply for a lot of money. On one hand, you have been using me abusive language, insulting me, and how could you dare, how could you think of coming to me and asking for money? Can you expect this of me? How so? That is what he wants to point out. What should I say to you? Should I not say you? Hath a dog money? You have called me a dog. क्या कुत्ते के पास पैसा होगा? Is it possible a cur can lend you money? How can a dog lend you money? Is it possible? 3,000 ducats? Or shall I bend low or become like a slave in front of you and say in a bondman's key, in a slave voice, that you bated breath with a very whistling sound, very low, subdued breath, and say in whispering humbleness, being very polite and courteous and humble, that, sir, you spat on me last Wednesday, you spurned me, you kicked me another day, and for all these courtesies, gentlemanliness, and humbleness, I will lend you money. How can you expect this? In return, isn't that tit for tat? You abused me, why shouldn't I also? How can you expect that you insulted me and I am going to do you a favor? How silly of you. You are coming to me asking me, you have called me a dog. How can a dog has money? So this sort of, you see, ironical remarks, sarcastic. Then Antonio is also very sticking, adhering to his own point that he has come to you for money because he is in such a position. But he says, I will still call you a dog. I will still kick you. I am as like to call thee so again, to spit on you again, to spurn thee, to kick you again like a dog. If thou will lend this money, if you want to give me money, lend it as an enemy and not as a friend, but lend it rather to thine enemy, because in friendship there is no question of earning from a friend, and if he fails to pay you, how can you ask for the penalty? So it's better you treat me as an enemy, not as a friend. Shylock, why look you, how you storm, means how you become furious, infuriated. A nice word, infuriated. Angry, yeah? Tiresome, irksome. All these means fomenting. All these angry. You storm, I would be friends. I am extending my hands of friendship, and what you are giving me in return, you are a hard-hearted person. Forget the shames. I have forgotten all the shames that you inflicted upon me, the pain, the suffering, the mortifying groans that you have stained me with. Supply your present wants, what you need. I am trying to supply it, furnish it, and to take no doit. And he doesn't want any interest on it. Doit is copper. Of usance. Usance means interest. For my money, I don't charge you interest. And you will not hear me. I am extending my hands for friendship, and you are not accepting it. You are hard-hearted. This were kindness, Shylock. This is very important word, you see. This kindness will I show. This kindness will I show. Means he is using sarcasm. You know very well that if he fails to remit the payment, he is not going to be kind enough. He will rather take revenge with Antonio. He would take penalty, he would ask for a pound of flesh from the position of his heart, after which no one can survive. That's why, in a very sarcastic manner, he says, "This kindness will I show. Go with me to notary." Notary is the judge where this agreement is done. Seal me there means make an agreement. Your single bond. You see that bond also, he very playfully, very jovially, that it's very just for the sake of agreement. He is, what will I do with your pound of flesh? It cannot be sold, it cannot be eaten. So I'll be rather in a loss, but just for formality's sake, I am taking you bond. If you repay me not such a day in such a place, such sums or sums means in the stipulated time, within the stipulated time, that amount expressed in the condition, let the forfeit be nominated, means I will exact the penalty for an equal pound of flesh, of your flesh, to be cut off and taken in what part of your body pleaseth me, wherever I choose to cut off. Content in faith, I'll seal to such a bond and say there is much kindness in the Jew. Antonio says that Jew is a very kind person, but Shylock is using the word kindness not meaningfully but sarcastically. Bassanio objects him that not to seal the bond because he feared. Why fear? I will not forfeit it, I will not fail. Within these 2 months, I shall pay thrice the amount, means thrice 3,000 ducats, means 900. Oh, Father Abraham, what these Christians are, whose own hard dealings teaches them suspect. They are so hard that they suspect me. I am extending their hands of friendship and still they are doubting the thoughts of others. Pray you tell me this. If he should break his day, means if he do not remit the payment on the before the stipulated time, what should I gain? By exaction of the forfeiture. Exaction is taking a pound of man's flesh taken from a man is not so estimable, it cannot be sold. Profitable neither, it is unprofitable. A flesh of mutton, as flesh of mutton is profitable, beef is profitable, meat of goat is profitable. To buy his favor, I am doing this only to receive his favor, so that we become in friendly terms, we become hand in gloves. That is a phrase, very nice, hand in gloves. And opposite of this is at swords drawn. This is inimical. And this one is friendly. So beautiful phrase. So to buy this favor, if we will take it, adieu means bye bye. And for my love, I pray you wrong me not. Don't treat me wrong. So that's enough for today. In the next class, we shall move on to Act 2. I hope you would have understood and be benefited by my. If you like the video, please press the logo of like and share among your friends. And please, if you want me to continue dispensing my whatever I have, please subscribe for my channel. Thank you. Have a nice time.